Now later, you shall all have time to laugh, but now it's time to suffer.
We suffer for our art, and so shall you.
Each and every one of you, despite how little you will understand of this performance, shall come away with something. At the very least, an understanding of how little you know.
Or perhaps the realization that the nothing that you do know is itself something.
For us, all we need is something very small from you. We want you to dig deep into your memories of the day. Think about the most intense emotion you felt today and shout it out.
Anger, frustration.
Worthlessness.
Worthless anger, frustration.
And now that you have your emotions, we need your minds engaged. What is a philosophy, a type of thought, a mode of viewing the world?
Racist.
Existentialism.
Utilitarian.
Marxism.
Existentialism and frustration. One day, Jonathan woke up absolutely convinced he was dead.
His eyes were open, but his limbs wouldn't move. He tried in vain to wiggle his toes. But all he could move
Was his elbow. Just his elbow, not the forearm, not the hands, not the biceps, his elbow.
And so when his friends were worried about him and opened his bedroom door, they saw he was still alive because of the twitching of the elbow. But he was in a cage of his own body.
And a cage of his own mind. Because this condition was precipitated when he
Posted something inappropriate on Facebook. He decided to share a rant by Rush Limbaugh on the topic of
racism. Rush Limbaugh has many thoughts on racism, and they are all
the ravings of a coked-up lunatic. But a lunatic with a mass audience nonetheless.
But that lunatic's audience was shrinking by one, because Jonathan's elbow ceased to be able to move.
And when his elbow stopped moving, that his friends decided it would be gentler to simply take the pillow and lift his head and make him What are we going to tell her?
I sat on it. I mean, I did.
I know it's what happened, okay? But I don't want her to think we're incompetent. And she's enough evidence that we're fucking incompetent already, okay? If we're gonna tell her something, it's gotta be... We've gotta be the good guys in the story. I don't want her looking at me going, I knew it. That expression on her face, I'm just like, fucking Adam and Jason. What did I expect?
Adam, you can't worry so much about what other people think about you, okay? Yes, she hired us to be her pet sitters. And yes, I sat on her ancient miniature schnauzer. And that's all on me. And you know what? I don't care what she's going to think about it.
You want me to throw me under your bus?
You're the one who vouched for me, so you're sure to throwing yourself under the bus. But that's not what this is about. Alright? Why do you care? Why do you care that you want her to think you're responsible? Why? You're not.
I'm not.
Sorry. A little fur left over.
We should bury it or something. I feel bad just putting it in the trash. It was insensitive. I know it was old and probably wasn't gonna last very long, but she's in the Catskills now, and chances are she would have been here when it died of natural causes.
Who cares about the dog? Again, this is, you are letting society in your head, bro. All right? The dog's dead. It doesn't care if it's in the trash or if you bury it in the field with flowers, where the squirrels can bury little nuts in its grave, where, like, you know, its spirit could maybe be barking at the nuts. The dog's dead. It doesn't care.
See, I've never believed that this is no soul. Yeah, the body's a shell, right? But I feel, what if we're haunted by a ghost, the dog's ghost?
Do you think this is
Jesus
an actual
Christ!
Look at it!
Stop! Oh my God! Put it back. Okay. Let's put her outside. It's gonna smell.
Bro, why do you care if it smells? You're gonna adjust to it. I'm gonna adjust to it. Ah, come on. Let the society in your head, bro. Keep it out.
You're right. I'm a dick. Always been a dick.
You're a dick. Always been a dick.
Always been a dick.
You've always been a dick.
Time for the world to know this.
You've always been a dick.
I've always been a dick, right?
You've always been a dick. I've always felt that I look kind of intellectual with a pipe.
Surprising. Your lungs, the smoker's lungs. Usually the virgin lungs start coughing and spluttering the second pipe smoke reaches their mouths.
Well, my dad was a librarian, and so like we had a library in our house. And he would have a pipe from time to time. I'd sit and he'd read me books, and it was kind of cool.
It's your father I wanted to speak to you about. That's why I brought you out here to the veranda. I have land as far as the eye can see, but it doesn't really interest me. I'm more interested in literature. And your father was a man of books.
Well, my dad's library.
Well, if you're going to cut to the chase.
Oh man, I mean,
I saw it wasn't part of your estate sale, so I assume it's got some sort of sentimental value.
it's the last thing I have from my dad. No, like the only time I was ever really happy was sitting there, he's smoking his pipe, fire is going, and he was reading to me from like Rush Limbaugh's manifesto. That's really. And he was so enthusiastic. He never got enthusiastic about anything else. Like I had him read like the novelization of Star Wars. He wouldn't even do the voices. But then, he read that Rush Limbaugh thing and he was doing all of those voices.
Well, I understand you've shown an attachment to the Rush Limbaugh collection. But for me, it's an all or nothing. Your father was a Gillespie, and the Gillespie collection is something of a prized possession. It's got a reputation. If I was to split the Gillespie collection in two, it wouldn't have the same value. You'd always be welcome to come to the library and read. You know, we'd have the greatest librarians in the country looking after it, making sure it's kept in pristine condition. Heck, I'd even get some famous celebrities to read to you. Rush Limbaugh himself might come along. Read from his works.
You do that?
Oh yes. My vast mining collections gives me certain leeway. You know, I could have fracked this land, and may still.
Would Rush Limbaugh do the voices?
That man is in my pocket. That man is so addicted to Vicodin and Percocet. He would dance the karimba if he wanted to.
Would he dress up like my dad? And then take me home afterwards? And then put me through college? And then tell me he was actually proud of me? And talk to me about life?
I suppose I could pay for therapy instead if you prefer.
Pay for therapy instead.
Pay for therapy instead.
Pay for therapy instead.
Therapy instead. Therapy, as you all know, is a modern invention. It came about not through the scientific method, but through art.
For, of course, it was artists who sought to rip the souls from their body and put it into the viewers of their works.
The first of which was Heinrich Klimbold. Klimbold, famous of course with the Klimbold box.
The Klimbold box was about this wide and this tall and contained within it everything Klimbold cared about.
He had put his own mind in the Klimbold box. He had opened his soul, bared his heart, and poured it forth. And being thus visualized, he was able to compartmentalize and organize his thoughts. Understand where the subconscious might be running him astray.
Where it was sneaking up on him. Where it was whispering things into his ear. And everyone who viewed the Klimbold box heard those whispers.
For everyone, the voices were different. You should have asked her out. And she's... You're losing money. Your teeth are gonna fall out.
You are a failure. No one really loves you.
It was here that Sigmund Freud found his method.
The voices whispered, "It's a penis."
Everything is a penis.
It's a penis.
It's a penis.
Everything.
Penis.
Adam!
Well, I'm glad you're back from the Catskills. Time to pay up.
That's okay.
Yeah, put some of your fish floats to the top. took the liberty of throwing them out in the yard.
Just throw them out.
Thank you.
How's little Schnippy? Did he give you a lot of trouble?
Oh, he died. Yeah. Okay. I text you? No, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Little Schnippy?
Yeah, sorry, I meant to text you about it. Yeah, dead.
How did he? No, he can't be dead. Why?
Old age, you know. Oh, went out like a light. Didn't suffer. It wasn't like his back was broken and he was howling in pain for hours or anything like that. Boom, dead.
That's awfully specific.
Old age, you know.
Adam, I'm starting to think maybe you're not the best pet sitter.
Hey, listen. If you're gonna, you just tip me, okay? You can't tip me and I'll leave a nice recommendation on Yelp. 5 stars. 5 stars. Most of them are still alive, okay? And to be fair, I already saved you pet food.
I didn't want you to. Little Schnippy was the sweetest little miniature schnauzer that, like, he was my best friend on earth, and you just, old age? He was only like 17. I refuse to believe that little Schnippy just.
Okay. They didn't die of old age.
Are you on drugs right now?
Yeah, Jason came through, okay, came through.
Oh God, you let Jason into my
Yeah,
house?
Jason's out on him, okay? Jason's out on him.
You let Jason into my house, and Jason sat on little Schnippy?
Your Netflix queue was boring. Your Netflix queue was boring. All the recommendations were boring. I had to invite someone over, okay? I was bored.
Of all the people you know, Jason is the one person I don't want in my house.
Jason? At least Jason's, he's fun, okay? Jason's fun.
Oh, Jason's fun. Jason's the one who's like, oh, don't worry about what people think about you. Go ahead, wear that to the senior prom. Nobody's gonna laugh at you, and you know what? They did!
Wait, Jason told you that too?
Yeah.
That's what he told me. He said, don't care about what people think of you. Be a dick.
Why do you think I hate Jason so much? I used to listen to him. I used to be a dick. I dressed up as a dick for the prom. Why do you think I go to the Catskills all the time? Get away from the people that remember that.
Oh.
Jason ruined my life. Jason ruined my life. Jason ruined my life. Breathe again.
Hey, son. Again, chapter 1 again.
Oh, man. If you don't want to read it, you can just.
No, it's my life, okay? I'm living it every day. Chapter 1. My youth.
Just skip ahead to the part where you weren't able to get into college because the feminists were conspiring against you.
Oh, yes! That's the chapter! Chapter 14, the feminazis and their fucked up ways.
Do the feminazi voice. Do the feminazi voice.
He shouldn't get to college. He's a white, privileged male.
So
I sat in the back and let her speak. He got lower grades than me, but it's because of, it's indoctrinated culture.
And then the professor said, well, it is indoctrinated culture. You should be a liberal before you go to college. Did I do the voice good?
exactly what I sound like. Libtards. Listen, you shouldn't be here reliving. I'm not your father, kid. Okay? You should be out there making a difference. You're letting the liberals. You're sitting in here in your cage, reliving your dreams. You're letting the liberals take over, taking our country. We want it back. This is your Bible. Go out there and preach. Chapter 14. Chapter and verse. Rhyme and lyric. You know it all.
And so, it is now that as real Americans, we can American.
And so each of us has our own Rush Limbaugh inside our souls.
A voice whispering in our ears, reaching out, touching upon our frustrations,
Opening our pinball box.
Be afraid. Be afraid. Be afraid. For in a moment, the art you have just witnessed will be gone. But something else is about to replace it.
Please remain in deathly silence. And do not laugh as the next performance begins. Please welcome
Day drunk.